Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a map tour of Riverbend Springs, which is one of the base game maps in Farming Simulator 25. Now I know we've seen quite a bit of it. This one now we have obviously the PDA since we're actually in the full game copy here and everything like that. So we'll make this kind of quick. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I know a lot of you guys have already seen this, but we'll still cover the whole thing pretty quickly here. So we're a new farmer, as I mentioned. If we go into the store here, go down here, take a look at the vehicles we start off with. Start off with a Challenger MT, a Farm Tech EDK, a Great Plains Solid Stand 1500, John Deere 3650, John Deere 980, Massey Ferguson MF 8570, Massey Ferguson header for that, and then also the header trailer. We don't have any hand tools in terms of finances. We have $100,000, but in the new way you can do Farming Simulator 25, even if you're in new farm mode, you can adjust the value. I just left it at the standard one there, but you can adjust that, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, so that's what I got here. If we go up to the map while we're in here, this is the starting farm. So if we go over to, let's go over to here. Here we go. We can see that this is, nope, get out of there. We can see the land that we own. We can also highlight land to take a look at buying land as well in here, but this is the land that we own. So we have these 3 fields and then a big field over here. So actually a decent amount of stuff right over there. But this is the whole layout of the land itself. So pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy, especially from what we've seen. We do have a ferry that goes back and forth here and a ferry that goes back and forth here. So those are the two kind of crossing points for ferries. And obviously there's plenty of bridges and stuff to get around the map. You have a nice little railroad that kind of works its way along here. So the railroad sell points, you do have those, which I can't select if I'm on this menu. There we go. You have Goldcrest Valley, which is on that end. And then you also obviously can sell off Goldcrest Valley on that end as well. Okay, then we go down to here. Crop calendar is obviously going to be standard because it's just the base game. Then we also have weather down here. Animals, we do actually start off with 3 Angus cows here, and they have the meadow grass which they can eat. But as far as I can tell from experimenting, the meadow is not enough to give them any productivity bonus. So just be aware of that. Then we have contracts down here on fields that we do not own. And then we have factories that are available. You list them all in here, which is kind of nice in the new game. And then we have nothing owned to start off with. But on the map, we have the bakery, biogas plant, canning factory, carpentry, cement factory, cooper, grain mill, oil mill, paper factory, playground, maker hall, rope maker, sawmill, spinnery, tailor shop, and wagon builder. So those are all of the various productions that are on this map. We can go past that. We already take a look at that kind of stuff there. But yeah, okay, let's walk around the starting farm. I'm going to turn the help menu on in the upper left-hand corner. A nice little boat over here. Looks like it's Grandpa Walter's boat. That's Grandpa Walter right over there. He'll be on the starting farm for you if you need him. Looks like he likes boats as well. This door will open and close. You got a nice shed set up here. You can turn the lights on in here as well. Yep, if it just hit R. This door opens as well if you wanted to go out the back side. But yeah, quite nice there. If you wanted to take a look at things third person, you can do that as well, which I might do for a little bit of the map tour here. Over here, it kind of looks like we have chickens going on. Let's see if there's a way to put anything in the chicken pen over on the other side here. It definitely kind of looks like that. Huh. Maybe not. I would say this looks like chickens. That's what it looks like to me. That could also be our honey spawn point, because I believe we do have bees on here, but we zoom really far in here. Yeah, I don't see any icons over here, but you'd see like the cow pasture if it was over there. And I believe we own this land. Yep, so that's not the issue there. But yeah, we have bees over there. Oh, the beehive spawn points right there. So that can't be what that is. That might be something that's fixed in patch day 1 or something like that. Again, I'm recording this early, so just be aware that might end up being a beehive or a chicken pen there, but it just isn't right now. You have Walter here, which we're not going to talk to him because yeah, we don't need to right now. Sleep trigger right there. And then wardrobe triggers around the back side here. Right here. Or they do anything with that. And yeah, you can walk around the back of the house there. And then got a little exit out that way, goes across the railroad tracks. We do already have a pre-placed buildable shed here for us to work on. So it's a small shed here, which is going to end up being, if we go into under here, under other at the very bottom. It's going to be one of these types of sheds, I believe, because those are all labeled small sheds, and those 5 are construction projects. Then we have our beehives over here, the beehive, or the honey spawn point there, which is pretty sweet. This silo is just decorative here, but we do have an actual silo over there. And I think that this is an actual, I believe if we go in here, this is a legitimate, yeah, if I click that. Yeah, small solar collector, so we do have that to make us a little bit extra money. And you can sell off all the extra stuff pretty much if you like to, which is quite nice. Exit out that way. And then we have our main silo over here, which is just going to hold your standard crop types and stuff like that. So nothing too crazy there. Let's go over to this barn here. We have a fuel trigger here where we can store some diesel for us. Then we have our Challenger, our little cultivator there, our Great Plains seeder there, and we have some seeds over here. It does look like there's some bales up there, but I can tell you from looking at them that they are, or going up there and looking at them, that they are all fake. They are decorative bales. We go out this way. We have our John Deere tractor parked over here. Heading out this way, getting closer to our fields. We have kind of a little shed out here that has our harvester parked in it. And then we'll go take a look at our cows over there. And then we will do a little bit of a drive around the map. So, yep, here's your Massey Ferguson harvester, which we showed off a little bit ago. But, yep, you got a couple fields ready to harvest. I don't believe this one's ready to harvest over here. Let's go to, there we go. Or no. Yeah, I want this one here. So, yep, it doesn't. There we go. It took a second there, kind of glitched out. Yeah, that one's ready to be planted. It's harvested right now. This one's plowed, so that's all good for you. We'll run over here, take a look at our cows. And if you didn't know as well, water buffalo go in the same pens as cows do, and pretty much get the same treatment. So just be aware of that. But there they are in there. And that is kind of the basics for the starting farm. Now we do have the shop, which where is the shop at? It's over here, isn't it? Yep. The shop is right in the middle of the town. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to visit the shop, and then we're going to do a little bit of drive in here. And then we'll do a little bit of a flyover at the end as well to kind of take a look at some things. We'll drive around probably the town area to take a look at the stuff over there. And then we'll kind of go from there. So let me go ahead and go in the store. I'm just going to buy us a vehicle here. We'll get a Skoda. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. We just need something to get us rocking and rolling. All right. So obviously we have the vehicle shop here. The repair trigger? Where's the repair trigger at for this place? Might be over here on the side. Oh, well, already this is off to a great start. Oh, gosh. Let's go ahead and reset that real quick. Let's reset. There we go. Perfect. All right. I don't see the repair trigger over here. It might have just been on the front of the building and I just was dumb and missed it. This also kind of looks like it's like a little warehouse type area over there. It could also be over by that little building over there, but yeah. Let's hop in here again. Let's try this round 2. Try again here. Yep, there I see the repair trigger. It's over here. So there's your repair trigger. So you want to sell stuff off or your vehicles off or whatever the case may be. You can do that there. A lot of good decorations on this map, honestly. You got a bank here. This is a fuel point here. This does serve as an actual fuel point. So you have that. All right. And then from where we're at right here. So we've taken a look around here. If you wanted to go to your farm, you just follow this bridge and then take a left right after you got across the railroad tracks or come around that bottom way. It doesn't really matter. But we have taken a look at those two. So across the way here, we do have Katie, which is over at the animal dealer here. So we'll be able to take a look at her. You can see the actual animal dealer point right there for you to buy animals. And where is Katie standing? Oh, we passed her. Let me go ahead and let's visit. Where's she at? Oh, she's right there. I just missed her. So you can come up and talk to Katie if you'd like to. And it is nice if you're looking for any of the various NPCs. They are marked on the map by this right here. So you have Katie over here. Let's see who else we have on the map. Over here we have Noah, the forest guy. This area is kind of locked. Kind of interesting. There may be more coming on that in the future, but right now it is what it is. And you can see this is a really cool maze up there. We have David up there. So David's doing his thing up there, which is great. Who else we have? We have Ben over here. Yep, Ben over there. And I think those are the NPCs that we have. I think those are the only ones we have, at least on the map right now. So that's what we got. Around the back of the animal dealer, we have ourselves a liquid manure and a solid manure buy point. So we'll drive around there, take a look at those real quick. Liquid manure here. I just hit it. Still getting used to driving in the new game, and plus my driving was terrible in Farming Simulator 22. So there's that. Solid manure buy point there. Now around the side here that I kind of missed, I should note as well. We do have a sell point right there. So sell point right here, and then that's the animal dealer right there, where you can buy all your animals, water buffalo, goats included. Goats go into sheep pens, by the way, as well. That's going to be a big question people are going to ask a lot, because they're going to go into the build menu and not be able to see those, and I will do a quick little video to kind of answer that question as well. But anyhow, okay, so from where we're at here, what do we got over there? Warehouse, that's right. We need to go take a look at the warehouse. The warehouse is pretty cool. I'll show you guys that. So we'll take it right here. I think we will drive around the backside here, take a look at the carpentry point, and then stop in at this guy right here, the grain mill, and then we'll head over to the warehouse. So that's kind of the plan. But the warehouse is a pretty cool feature that's on, I can't remember if it's on Zelonka or not. I'm sure it probably is, since Zelonka is a base game map as well. I'll have to see when I do my tour of Zelonka. But here we go. Here's the carpentry point hall here. It's a production chain that you can purchase. But yeah, I know it's on Hutan Pentai as well. Grain mill right here. And then you can also rent the train from this point. That's what this little icon is right here. Hop out of here. Here is the warehouse. So back here's the sell point. If you wanted to sell stuff to the warehouse, you can definitely do that. But what if you want to buy something from the warehouse? It's quite interesting, actually. So let's see here. Where is the icon or the trigger for it? I might have to go around the front. Yeah, here we go. So if I go in here, I can choose whatever I would like to buy, which is pretty much everything. And I can purchase it here for a price, which is epic, I should note. So that's pretty cool. Like that a lot. Yeah, we're still going. Tons of stuff you can buy, pretty much everything you can imagine. Now you do pay quite a premium for it. If you are curious to see what, yeah, we'll just keep going. There's just everything's in here. But anyhow, if you are curious what you're going to pay for it, you can go into prices menu here. If you look at, so let's find one that they sell. They probably sell buffalo milk. Nope, they don't sell it. They do sell the bottled version of it though, so you can buy it for $10,000 per 1,000 liters, but you only sell it for 7,000. So you're not going to make profit off it. And you can see when you go in here too, you can see that's the icon for the warehouse. So just be aware of what you're doing there. That's kind of what's happening. So be aware of that. Just be careful. You're not going to make profit by buying and selling a bunch of stuff from the warehouse. So don't try to do that. Okay, across the way here we have the Grain West silo, which is going to be able to load your train up. And then we also have, particularly the fuel point. What else do we have around the back there? The dairy. We'll go take a look at the dairy. Oops. And then we will we'll do a flyover, I think, to wrap it up, because we've seen most things, and I'll point out a couple other things when we're doing our little flyover here. But it is quite a cool map. But yeah, so that's the grain silo there to load stuff onto your train, which is great. And then over here we have the dairy point on the left-hand side, which is also fantastic. So there you have it. Those are the things I've got for you there. Let's go ahead and hop into flight mode real quick. All right, so we're in flight mode now. So you get a really good view of the above the map here, which is quite nice. So you have a nice view of it. Now those are my two speeds. I have that speed and I have really slow. So apologize for, that's just how it is. We don't have easy dev controls or anything like that. We're using only console commands to do that, do this sort of stuff. But anyhow, let's hop out here. Let's take a look at the map. So this looks great over here. What we're going to do is we're going to fly out this way. We'll head over to here and we'll fly across. We'll head across, take a look at the starting farm, and then make a loop back around and out here. So that's the plan. So out here, animal dealer out there. Got some fields across here. Got that little setup down there. This kind of looks like a riding area for horses and stuff like that. Kind of like a little game area, which is kind of nice. The map just looks beautiful. And look how that renders at a distance. That's quite nice. You can still see the circle down there right there, but it honestly is a lot smoother. It's not as abrupt of a circle. So I know people were complaining about that, which I was too a little bit. I was like, yeah, I don't like the circle, but I think they've done a pretty good job at what they've done with it. So I'm pretty happy with it. But we got the sawmill down here. Take a look down there. And then that's where we have Noah, is just over by the sawmill, which makes sense. He's the forestry guy. What's that over there? Oh, that's the oil mill. Let's go take a look at the oil mill. Oop, don't need that there. Keep flying across here. We got the oil mill over here, which is great. This is the edge of the map right here. We do have a fuel station right up over here. So you have that. And also tagging stuff looks way different. Looks way better. I love that. So if I tag something across the map over here. Yeah. And that's how far you are from it. So yeah, pretty nice. I like that. Old kind of abandoned shed out there. Up over here we have, I believe this is the Cooper. Yep, that's the Cooper there. Then we have the rope factory there. Yeah, so we got that stuff going on. Rope factory up over here by the other kind of lake area here, which is, this is just a cool map. I'm sorry, this is a fantastic map. I do love this map a lot. Up over here, we got Riverbend Springs set up here. And I believe there's, I want to find the high school. I thought that the football field was out here, but I could be wrong. Might be somewhere, it's got to be somewhere else, obviously, because it's not here. But we have another kind of farm set up out here. If you wanted to do some work on this farm, you could do that. I believe you could purchase that. Yeah, you can purchase this land here if you'd like to. It's kind of like another farm over here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, like that quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know where the football field is. We may find it. We may not. We'll see what happens. Where the famous water tower is up here. Go across. We kind of have the edge of the map coming up on us right here. And then up over here is where you can construct the toys. And you also have the building project up here. So we have ourselves the playground building project. And we also have the playground maker hall, which is pretty cool. So if you wanted to work on that, you could do that. Just goes across down here. We got, that's a pretty cool little kind of boat setup there. I like that boat a lot. Got this barge over here set to be loaded up. This looks like a sell point here. Yep. The Grain Barge Terminal 2. I believe Terminal 1's over there. Oh, it's a restaurant. Where's Terminal? Right there. There's Terminal 1 right there. I knew I'd find it. Then across the way, we have the lime station. We also have ourselves the cement factory and the dredging boat. The dredging boat. It shows that up as a production. I wonder if that's part of... I'm curious about that. Didn't notice that looking earlier. We might have to hop out of flight mode and get down here and take a look. Yeah, the dredging boat. So I'm assuming... Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is a place for you to pick up stone. So it's kind of in a similar way. It's, I'll show you in the build mode here. If I can find it in here real quick. Spinnery, preserved food soup, potatoes. This guy right here, the debris crusher. This is one version of it, which wherever you place it down, it will load stones into that little area right there, which is pretty darn cool. So that's just another version of that. And then we obviously have the cement factory, which requires stones, which is cool. Okay. We keep going up this way. You can see our 3 fields here plus that one. This is where we have our starting farm set up here. And we kind of have like almost like another little town area up over in this area. And that's again where we have Ben. The railroad sell point is over there, which I'm just going to tag and untag something to get rid of the tag. And then up over here we have the tailor shop, which is going to be right down there, which is the buttons place. So that's always pretty cool. We got a lot of stuff going on. There's the football field. Love it. There it is over here. That makes sense. What else we got? We got the bakery over here. That's right. Bakery point. That's the fuel point right there. Where's the bakery at? Bakery's up. There's the bakery. There's the bakery right there. So pretty good looking map in terms of that stuff. If we head out a little bit further, we got another point of interest right up here. I believe this is in our lime station. Yeah, so lime station 3. So there's 3 lime stations at least on the map. Lime station 2's there. We know that lime station 1, where's lime station 1 down here? That's lime station 4. So lime station 1's got to be over here. Yep, lime station 1. So there's 4 on the map, which is pretty cool. So you don't necessarily have to travel that far to get lime, which is awesome. But yeah, what do we have? We have the Grain River Silo. Let's go take a look at that. Oh, yeah, that's actually this guy. Yeah, that's right here. Grain River Silo. Now, is this a sell point or a silo? I'm going to go with this is probably a sell point right here. Let's see if it's going to take grain. We could probably check that real quick. Barley. Grain River Silo. Yep, that is a sell point right here. And then up over here, this cool guy, the Wagon Builder. Go back up to there. The Wagon Builder. So you can build wagons by delivering stuff and selling stuff off to them, which is pretty cool. Head around this way. That's one of the ferries. You can go across there. Curious to see. Oh, I thought that bus was going to turn around. No, it just turned the corner. But yeah, all cool. We have a bunch of bees up here. Which, is that all that's up here? Just literally just a load of bees. That are, you can see them all right in there. We've seen this photo before. That's pretty cool. Like that. But yeah, we got a load of bees up over there. Here's the sunflower farm. You can see the maze. No cheating. Don't look too long at it. And then kind of like some little mini games and stuff for us to do over here, which is pretty cool. We'll probably come back and hop down over here just to test out a couple of the mini games. But yeah. A lot of stuff going on up through here. We've kind of flown around all that. We'll take a look down this way. We have just the BGA out that way. And then, we have the spinnery out that way too. And the canning factories right here on this map, which you can can a lot of good stuff and make soups and things like that. BGA. Is this the spinnery here? No, this is the sell point. Spinnery sell point, which is kind of interesting, but also still very cool. And down here we have another. This building's pretty cool. I would have thought this would be the paper factory. Yep, paper factory. There it is. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Really cool. We continue down this way. That's all off the map down there. This is kind of a cool little area over here too. Nice little farm setup. And we have the old grain elevator museum. So, got that grain elevator museum. And then we have the grain barge terminal 1 over here to sell stuff off to, which is cool. All right, let's head back over here. We're going to go take a look and see if we can't play one of these mini games real quick, just to wrap out the map tour. Hopefully this is useful for you guys in some way, shape, or form. Just hop out of flight mode. All right, now I'm assuming, yeah, can I lift that? Oh, there we go. Throwing stuff is, I hope they patch it, but this is me throwing something. It just kind of drops it. But it's still cool if they have this in here, I think. Ooh, let's get that. Can I get that on there? Kind of. But you still got some other cool stuff over here. Can move that cone around, it looks like. Can't move the tires, that makes sense, those are big tires. Straw bales, I'm sure, are fake and all that sort of stuff. They have someone walk the straw plank up there? It's craziness. I believe there's actually a collectible that I discovered. Yeah, there's a collectible back here. This guy right here. There we go. 10 grand, that'll be in the museum. But anyhow, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this. This is a lot of fun to do. If you guys did, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cobb channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cobb. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.